And now, on with the show.
Hello and welcome back to the MuthaFukinRick show featuring the Long Dark. Listening for wolves, and then moving on. We are going to the Rabbit Grove again. I need to change my scenery a little bit. I do, I've been down this way quite a few times. Brought the rifle with me just in case I run into one of these furry fucks. But it's not really, I'm not really out to hunt any wolves. I just want to get the stuff and go. But if that wolf, if I capture the attention of another wolf, because the last time I was carrying meat, and there were, at least that one wolf was very interested in the meat I was carrying. Oh, this is just crows, nothing walking on the road. I don't, ever since running into those two wolves on the road near the Panda Lookout, I don't trust anything about this game. I don't trust anything. They could pop up at any moment. So once again tonight I ended up wasting a ton of time before I started recording and playing. I wanted to play. It's been about a week and I wanted to play. A little bit less than a week. I've been really itching to play and cannot do this again. But the Steam sale is going on, and although the Steam sale is not what it used to be for me, I still purchased about 20 bucks worth of games. I think I got 4 games and 3D Mark, which was really low price. I think it was 4 or something. It was under 5 bucks, I think. So that'll come in useful when I decide to overclock my video cards. And because I do want to overclock my video cards, they're 970s and I think I can get a bit more out of them if I overclock them. And I had them overclocked before. They worked great, but I had some issues with Windows. Windows did a weird thing. I can't even describe it, but it just did this weird thing where I had to reinstall Windows, and when I reinstalled it, I lost the game. I mean, I'm sorry, I lost my settings. Although I knew what they were. It wasn't. It's a 970. EVA? Is it EVA? I'm thinking about the name of the company. These are already super clocked or overclocked or whatever they call them. So there's not much to overclock there. There's only so much they'll go anyways. But I was having, when I last overclocked them, I was having some really weird results. You know, I'm not even gonna worry. Because I think I have, oh that's right, I have the stuff in there. So that's 2. And when I go in there, I'll check my journal and see how many I need for stuff. I think I need 6. 2 for the jeans, 4 for the boots, or 2 for the boots, and cured. Not cured. Oh, but the pelts are cured for the rabbit pelts. You know, it's almost like I should spend the night here. There is a bit of that temptation. And there's a temptation to take that freaking deer down. Just for shits and giggles. Let's think. I need to move that. Okay, so rabbit mitts is 4 and 2. These are 2 and 4. These are 3 and 4. That's right, the pants are 3 and 4. Although, I mean, I have waterproof pants. I don't know how much better this would be. I generally make these and just toss them into a locker into such a time as I need them. I don't know. I don't really know. I may make the boots though. That's right, I just have this stuff in here. Are these getting worse over time? I haven't really noticed that. They do seem to be getting worse just sitting inside of a container, which is odd, I think. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I'm a little weirded out by that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna spend the night here. And I think this is really easy mode. Shooting these guys with a rifle. I know this is just the beginning though, so it's easy mode for now. I do have a major advantage that you just would not have in Interloper, but this is not Interloper. Where is the deer? Yeah, I'll spend the night here. Oh man, where is the deer? Where did it go? There's not any rabbits around either. Which is strange. Where is the deer? Alright, let's go. Let's get the little height and see if see what happened to it. There's no rabbits around either, which makes me think there's wolves around. Oh, there it is. Why are there no rabbits though? It's not like it's not like, is it making it towards me? I think it is. Is that a rabbit over there? No, it's like a stick or a rock or something. So here's another bullet that I'm gonna put to good use. I'll try to get a flanking shot. That way, I think I'll have more of a profile, and of course more of an area to hit. Where are you going? That is like magic, baby. Like magic. Alright, so we're good. I'm gonna take a drink of water when I get to him. And then I'm again going to... Do I quarter it or do I just take the meat? I think it'll freeze in that time and I don't want to worry about that. Hey, drink it. Yeah, I mean, my location is, I'm very close. So if I quarter it, I'll probably be better off. It's funny that you don't have a change here between hatchet and look at that time fly. Oh, look at it floating. That's cool. Okay, that's everything, right? Yeah, look at those smell bars. They are just insane. Well, somebody smells something. I'm tempted to stay just like this right here. And see if I can see them kind of coming at me. Because their radius has got to be incredible. They gotta, I mean, the wind's going straight for them. The smell's gotta be going straight towards them right now. But, you know, I don't want like an army of wolves outside when I walk out the door. Alright, let's get organized somewhat here. Let's drop this bad thing. Oh yeah, I was talking about MasterChef Australia. I was watching MasterChef Australia and one of the contestants was calling stuff bad boy. And I'm like, I wonder if you picked that up from American TV or, you know, do Australians tend to call things bad boys anyways. I have an Australian friend, or just a gamer friend, an online friend, who I believe I have heard him call things bad boys too. So, we're relating. Oof. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Why do I have a smell mark on me by just dragging them? That's dumb. I drag them and I got a smell. Well, okay, alright, so you can't cheat. You can't just carry it around with you. So 1/4, or maybe that's what he meant. That if you're carrying only one of these guys, you only get one, as opposed to if you're carrying 3 meats. Maybe that's what the guy meant, and I misunderstood. So I apologize, dude from Reddit, if I spoke out of turn. Let's not use my hand. Let's use the knife. Yeah, let me see if that's what he meant, because now that I don't have them all on me. And I have all the meat on me. No, 3 meat is still 1 little bar. Which it should not be. It should not be, because 3 rabbits is 3 bars. 3 of these guys is practically the meat of 3 rabbits, right? I mean, am I wrong here? Man, I wonder if there's wolves outside. Well, I don't hear anything. I don't want them to get any worse. Space harvest. Oh, this makes it 10 times easier. Yes, there's nothing to harvest. All right. I just don't want to be holding on to the meat and then have it go down a few points, because even this meat is even more important than the stuff that I left at the abandoned lookout, because it's probably going to be a while before I come back out of here. It's definitely going to be at least 6 more days, and that stuff's going to have to stay out there for that length of time. So if it can stay at 90% or thereabouts, then I'm gonna try to keep it at 90% as long as I can. And leaving it outside is what's gonna do the trick. I'm worried about those clothes. I'm thinking I should start harvesting them before they turn to crapola. Although I should be able to harvest them even after they turn to crapola. Do I hear sneaky fuckers making their way in here? I don't know. Could be. Could be. And I could use that for bait. I could use some of the raw meat for bait. There's at least 1 wolf in this area that I could bait into coming out. But again, this means carrying this stuff for so long, and not the healthiest thing for you if you know what's good for you. The meat is definitely the attractor. That's the magnet. But guts is, if you've seen in my videos, they have to be fairly close, I have to say. But close as in close enough that you could have avoided them if you were sneaking before. Not anymore. They'll just beeline for you. The strangest thing is that I had a wolf do that to me once. I didn't record it though. But I had a wolf. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something coming that way. I had a wolf. I was near the gas station. And this was, oh, that's right. That was one of my Voyager playthrough. Where am I at with health? It's time to get some wood. That's what it's time for. Also time to look over and see if there's any wolves down there. Sniffing around. Nope. They are farther off that way, but again, trust nothing. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is as it seems, I should say. And a wolf can come out of nowhere. Be barking at you. Asking you what your business is in these parts. What you doing in this here parts? Gonna ask you with his teeth. Yeah, I remember I was trying to alleviate cabin fever, so I was camping in the car in front of the garage, and I had the rifle in my hands, and I was squatting down. There are no rabbits in this rabbit grove, which is spooky. And this wolf comes walking up to me. And it doesn't bark, it doesn't do anything. I'm squatting down, I got my rifle in front of me. I mean, I got it in my hands. I'm not aiming or anything. It just comes from the side of the garage, doesn't bark, but it's just making a beeline for me like it can smell me or something. And it just freaked the hell out of me. So I wonder how far away that is. Let me go up there real quick. I can't run. I'm that tired. Oh, my ankle, that's right. Let me see if I can get some height without breaking something else. Let's go this way. I'm losing the sunlight, but I'm not too worried. The grove is fairly protected, I think. But watch me eat my words here in a little bit. Ooh, this is a bug. That's a texture bug. Hey, you guys are more than welcome to report any of these bugs that I never seem to get around to, because I gotta work. I'm sorry, I'm being facetious, but I just forget. I end up usually going right to bed after this, and I forget to report them. I do. To take pictures of them and then forget. I have one that on the Muskeg, Forlorn Muskeg guy, there's a cave. When you walk into the cave, when you look up, there's a bunch of texture bugs and textures that you can see through and all that. But you know, it's not really meant to be that way. Do I have any wood in there? That's what I'm thinking about. Do I have any wood in the cabin? Because I don't think I do. That guy's right over there. That's the dude by the campsite, I think. Now, if Hinterland had changed the way that meat works, the way it attracts predators, like if you just laid it down and attracted predators, A, I wouldn't be leaving it down, and B, there would be wolves making their way over to me right now. I can see that exploited, so I understand why they're not really, it's not a priority. But if it was like 4 wolves showing up, I think that would be a lot more difficult to exploit. He's trying to get off 4 shots. It would be difficult. I'm gonna chop this guy down. It's not the best use of my hatchet, and it's gonna wear it down, but I want, whoa. Well, it got dark in a hurry. I don't have a lamp either, so I'll have to use a torch. How am I doing? You know, I can't complain. I'm gonna leave the wood out here, and if it goes away, if it turns to shit, then it turns to shit. But I think taking it inside is sort of silly at this point. I kind of want to hurry and get this fire going. Oh, I'm gonna burn this guy right here. Well, that's probably not the best one to use. So I'll use a stick, but I'm definitely gonna use it up. It's very spooky right now. It's not windy, but I get the feeling it might start snowing. Alright. Torch, stick, 60%. I'm really not getting better at making fires. That probably comes from not making that many fires. Certainly making more now, that's for sure. Come on, fire. Do it. Oh, did I finish my thought on the Steam sale? I think I might have mentioned that a while back. I did mention what I picked up, but what I was going to mention, what I was right along with that thought, was how much I purchased. Because usually I purchase quite a bit more. Not a ton. I'm not a hoarder. I don't have that many games. I don't want that. I want the yes. Give me that. Alright, so yes, we know you're there. Let's see. 900 calories, I'll take it. No, not gonna eat it. You know, I knew you got that option, but I'm not gonna eat it just yet. I'm going to cook it, then use the remainder of my time to make some water. But I am gonna eat. Oh, look at that! I got better at cooking. I am gonna eat it though, because that should be fine. Yeah, look at that. That only took forever. What is this? Episode 20 something? Hold on, is that all my water? That's all my water, so... Alright, so let's not fuck around. Come over here. Where are we with? Yeah, let's add some fuel. We're going to make a whole gang full of water. And then we're going to make sure we got at least 15 minutes on that fire before I try to boil it. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice, nice. Nope. I got nothing else to put on it except sticks. Okay, that owl's a little too close. Let's put... I know I'm probably being overly cautious, but damn, I don't want to run into the same problem again. It should take about 40 minutes. Yep, 40 minutes on the dot. And yeah, I should be getting some rest. I will get some rest. We'll let this burn out. I'll try to remember to get the charcoal in the morning. I think that was an effective use of fire. Before bed, we do some water. Let's do, I think, yeah, let's do 9. I think if I would have waited, I probably would have been able to do 10. Since I'm just moving over to the abandoned, well, I'm moving over if I can, because if the weather turns to shit, it'll be difficult to move. Sounds windy. It sounds a little worse than windy now. Well, thank God I brought the angler with me. That's right. Didn't leave it behind, sitting on the stove. I think we're gonna run into a lot of windy snow coming straight at our face. Yep. Look at that. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of charcoal. Alright. What's our condition? No, we're good. Sure, we're ravenous, but that is okay. Oh, that's funny. Let's just leave that right there. You can't miss that. Can't miss that thing. Just hanging out right there, huh? These are almost cured. Okay, these guys can be moved over here then. This is the non-cured section. Wow, I'm really good at wasting time, aren't I? We are just gonna read that angler. Oh shit, I don't have enough food to read the angler. If I am... yeah, I don't have enough food. And I can't make a I could try making a fire, but... I'm really suspicious of how long that'll last. Where am I with food? Yeah, I don't have enough food to read the angler right now. Because you can't read it while you're hungry. Nah, you know, I got nothing better to do. Oh, I do have wood in here. Look at this. Let's get the reclaimed wood. Because making snares now, it's a thing of the past, man. But I'm going to leave this in here. Just to test out my... where the shit disappears or not when you leave it outside theory. I know some things will, because I've noticed that I've left flares out. Okay, so it is blocking it. I don't know how long it'll block it for, because it looks like the wind is sort of gonna be in my way a little bit. I should have brought a stick with me. Let's see if I can get a torch going. I am sheltered, so it should work. Oh, I just wasted a match. I got no tinder. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I guess I am spending time making a tinder. 5 minutes. It's gonna go 5 minutes of my torch. How much of my torch has been used? Come over here. Let's see. That's a 47. Not horrible, but definitely not ideal. Start fire. Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm covered. I'm sheltered by the... I'm sheltered. What are you doing? Fuck me, I swear. Yeah. What am I bitching about? I don't even know. It's windy. What do you expect? I'm not going to be able to cook when it's windy. Well, you're not going to be able to make a fire when it's windy. But the wind is going to shift. I'm hoping that it doesn't shift while I'm making this fire. Alright, come on. Come on. All of this so I could read a book. Am I using my time effectively? Am I really? Alright. Get in there. Yeah, we'll do an hour. I don't care. At this point, I just want to be able to cook a piece of meat. I'd like to get something smaller than 900, if I can find it. There it is. Oh, I was about to hit space like a moron. Okay, the fire seems to be holding. Seems to be holding. Oh, that's right, I'm carrying like a ton of water, too. Okay, so the wind is shifting. What else can I do with this? I'm definitely gonna make water. If I got time, I'm gonna do it. Let's do... Yeah, let's melt that much. That should take it down. And then I should have enough time to boil it. Hypothermia risk. But we're gonna boil it. I'm still gonna use a few minutes here. I doubt it's gonna take me to such a far extent that I'll be in trouble. Okay, get up and get out. Oh, whoa, look at me, getting stuck. Yeah, fire, you can stay right there. Oh, the fire wasn't that hot. That's why I was not warming up. Alright. Water, I got galore. Strangely, I'm not overburdened by it. Alright, now all we need to do is just sit this one out for an hour. Oh, that's right, you can't do books from here, can you? Nope. Back. Weapons. No, well, okay. Let's just read. Alright, so I used up... And it calmed down out there. Look at that. I'm a nice fishing novice. I've learned something. Isn't that great? Yeah, I have 2 of these, which I don't really need. I need that right here. Keeping the tinder. I wasted some matches, but that's alright. Hey, cut that out. Alright, so it looks like it calmed down out there. So we're gonna head back out there and get back to the lookout. Where are we at with time? Maybe even further. Maybe even go and take these back to the garage, if at all possible. We'll see how that works out. Anyways, we're gonna do that on the next show. So thanks for watching.
Yeah.